Firstly, guys, I want to make this clear. I am not a politician. I don't have any affiliation to any politician. I am not a political analyst, but I'm a Nigerian who is suffering or enjoying from policies from these politicians because they are the one making our policies for us. And because of that, I feel we all have our own opinion concerning things. And because of that, I do not think as a Nigerian, anyone should keep quiet because it should affect you directly and indirectly. When when Tinubu's government announced that they are about to disburse 500 billion naira palliatives to Nigerians. Of course, you guys know I was the first person to come here, and I told you among the first people to report it. I'm so happy about this the announcement. But again, I had my own reserve. I said, how will they distribute it? Because this is not the first time. Buhari just started and they'll just come and say they disperse 5,000 naira to the poorest of the poorest in Nigeria. Boom, just like that. 200 billion, one or let me say 80 billion, 100 billion, just go. No accounting of it, no names, no account number, nothing. These are real money. If you guys think you guys sit down at home, these are real money, not just what you see on paper. Real ego. Well, like I said, when Tinubu announced it, I was so happy. My reserve was, how are they going to disburse the 500 billion? Will there be any form of a site where people need to register? Because I have a lot of people in my village that need to register that do not have anything coming in. Anything coming in every month. They want to register. They want to put their names there at their account number so that they can get such benefits. How will this money be disbursed? Will this money be disbursed to the state government? Then the state government will disburse them to their citizen. The same old stories. I've come to conclusion. I've reasoned this matter. I've come to conclusion. Nigerians do not need handouts. I've come to conclusion. Nigerians do not need handouts. You know what we need? We need infrastructures. Something that we can benefit from directly, that can affect our life positively. For example, give us light. If you guys issue the state of emergency on power, alone, Tinubu campaigned with this particular power of a thing. He said they cannot generate power to roast a corn. He campaigned very well. I hope they are putting all those things in place. Nigerians do not need handouts because I believe all those handouts are still hijacked by politicians. Although my opinion might not matter, you might think differently, which is very okay to you, for you to think differently. But for me, as a Nigerian, that it affects directly and indirectly, I do not think Nigeria needs handouts because this handout will be hijacked. Just like some reports we are getting from Sahara reporters concerning the Senate. According to Sahara reporters, they said the Senate President, Akpabio, orders pad President Tinubu's palliative budget with over 200 billion naira. Out of 500 billion, that means allegedly 200 billion don't go. It might not be true, but according to Sahara reporters, out of 500 billion, allegedly 200 billion don't go. You meant 200 billion. And apparently they want to be giving 80K to a family per month. That is to say, the government expects you, the poorest of the poorest, to live on 52 naira or 50 something naira every day. If you divide that 8,000 naira, I'm not saying there's nothing absolutely as low. I'm not saying there's anything absolutely wrong with that. All like if you divide 8,000 naira divided by 30, okay, this is it. So the government expects each home to live on, let me say, 270 naira per day. 270 naira per day. The poorest of the poorest. I don't know how. Maybe you have a family of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They expect you to live on, let me say, 300 naira per day. And again, Sahara Reporters is reporting this. Then again, the same Senate, the Senate House of Rep, to spend 40 billion on SUVs, Fabio Abbas, Barua, Benjamin, Kalu to get bulletproof vehicles. Then someone said, I thought SUVs assigned to National Assembly members are all official cars and so should be retained for the next candidate each tenure. Tell me why there's a need to buy new ones with 40 billion naira. Then another person said, at a time, millions of Nigerians are living in penury over National Assembly members are rolling out billions of nairas on flashy lifestyle. Someone somewhere is telling you to pray for them or wish them to succeed in running your life more. Then the other person said 40 billion for just cars. Nigeria's biggest problem is wastefulness and irresponsibility. There's a country where lecturers go on strike for 9 months due to lack of funding and payment. 500 billion palliative. And Sahara Reporter said that they already padded it with 200 billion naira. Sorry, I said dollars, naira. They already padded it with 200 billion naira. And it just remains 300 million. And maybe the next few months, they will say they have disbursed this money because instead it's going to go on for 6 months. Maybe for the next few months, they say they have disbursed this money. So tell me how. Next few months, they will tell us they have disbursed all this money. So I hope it's not going to be the same as the past regime. No document to show for it. Nowhere for you to register, because I have a lot of people want to register for them to get this money. Yeah, there are lots of Nigerians. Don't you want to register? Don't you have a family or have someone somewhere in your family that really needs this money that want to register? There are a lot of people who want to register. Say 12 million. 12 million Nigerians. There are a lot of Nigerians who want to register. Then again, there's this APC woman leader who was caught on camera sharing some of $500 each to some of her friends. Apparently, they say APC women leader is lobbying to get the next minister for women affairs. But she was seen giving her $500 each. Although it's not good for someone to be videoing her, That's about 400K per person. It's not good for someone to be videoing her. Someone said, why APC national women leader Binta Idu is reportedly lobbying for Minister of Women Affairs is busy sharing $500 as lunch money. President Tinubu is planning to share 8K monthly for household. This is my fear. Someone who has so many people to feed, someone who has so many people to pay back. Tell me, how do you expect the grassroots to get the benefit? Let me say I'm a politician now. This guy assisted me. This guy assisted me. This guy assisted me. This guy assisted me. I have the responsibility to pay them back. Just imagine actually getting that seat. I don't have it in back of my mind that Nigeria are the one that actually voted for me. And there are those few persons. I have to pay them back. And they too have to recoup their money. From which pocket? From the government pocket. Nigeria politics is so attractive because it's lucrative. So attractive because it's lucrative. You know what, like I've said before, I am not a politician. I'm not a political analyst. I'm a Nigerian who is affected by these policies, who is affected by every penny that is missing from the government purse. I'm affected by it because indirectly, although some of you might not see it as anything, because some of you will do undo for some politicians. It's understandable. That's your life. You can go on. So, well, let me know exactly how you feel about that.